What's up and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be creating a new budget. I want to try something new where I'm actually creating a new budget every single month, because before I would never really change my budget up. I would keep it the same because I am a salary employee, but I want to kind of change that up a little bit and see if that would help me to stay on budget and squeeze out any extra money that I can. So the month of July is almost up and it is almost August. So I want to go in and look at my numbers and see what I can do with this credit card debt in August. All right, so I've got my financial dashboard up and I'm a little blind, so let me go in. Okay, so obviously this is current month January, but what I'm actually going to do is change it to August. I'm going to duplicate this, change this to August, and wow, do August monthly budget. Okay, so we are going to be super close and personal BFFs because once again I'm sharing my real numbers. For my salary, so after 401k, HSA, all of that good stuff, I'm left with $1,700. Sometimes it's $1,698 and some change, but I'm going to budget for $1,700 for the month of August because I'm pretty sure I can find $2. And I do have most of my numbers in an the old format of the dashboard, so I'm going to be going back and forth. But as far as income, salary is $1,700. Oh my gosh, that's for one paycheck. So I'm going to do a whole monthly overview before I break it up per paycheck. So for the whole month, my salary is not $1,700, it's $3,400. I was doing per paycheck, so $3,400. And then I want to do a whole monthly overview before I break it up into paychecks. So I like to budget per paycheck, but also have a budget for that month so I can just see everything in its entirety. So $3,400 is the salary. Side hustle, I do know I have at least $1,300 coming in for August. And I also, my brand payment that I did some work for, that should be coming in on the 6th. Hopefully it comes in a little earlier, but that should be coming in on the 6th. And that is $3,500. Now, do I often get payments this large every single month? Absolutely not. And I've actually done work for them like a couple of months ago. So no, and I don't work with brands often anymore, but I love this brand. And they're pretty well known, so I felt okay doing some work for them so long as it was like mostly for their page. So altogether, what is that? So altogether, total income is $8,200, which is not bad, but I know this is gonna go by fast because life be life, and I am a single parent. So this is not my actual numbers, so I'm gonna have to go in and figure that out. So for rent slash mortgage, $412.50, maybe that was $412.50 is what I take out per paycheck. So $412.50 times 2, $825. Gross. So $825 is what I'm taking out for my mortgage. My mortgage is not that cheap. I wish my mortgage was that cheap. It is not that cheap, but remember that I paid up my mortgage, or the difference between what I would need, for 12 months. So I have the additional funds that's already sitting in my bills account so that I don't have to pay the total mortgage this year. For electric, so typically I budget $85 per paycheck, so $170, and I have been coming over budget. So it's been about $248, $250, because once again, I am still struggling to get a new system. The little cheap jobs that they've been doing has not been working, so my air never goes off. It's always running, and that is killing me on my electric bill. I've let my buffer in my bills account take care of what I'm coming over, but I know if I don't get my new system approved this week, I am going to have to change this. Like, I'm going to have to up it because it's taken away from my buffer, and the buffer funds is not going to last that long. So right now I'm at 170. I called today. They said it should be approved this week, so I'll get back to you on that, but we're just gonna leave it like this for right now. Now, my alarm system is new. I did not have that with my apartment, but that is $60 a month with ADT. Lawn service is also new. I did not have that before, and I pay them about $55 every 2 weeks, the neighborhood kids. So $110, and that includes their little tip that I leave for them. That's every single month. Internet cable bill is now, yeah, $40 a paycheck, so $80 a month on that. And you know what, and I honestly think it's about $82 after fees are added in, so I'm just gonna add it to the $2 to that, make it $82. Water, my water bill has been about $80 a month, so I'm actually gonna make that $85 because I like to overshoot a bit. That's how I keep my buffer growing in my account. Laundry, don't have that, don't have garbage. For mobile, $39.50 a paycheck is what I pay, so $79. I'm just gonna make that $80. Property tax, don't pay for that every month. And I think that is it for housing bills. Yes. All right, now for groceries, I did increase my grocery budget recently. I've been increasing it like a maniac, but right now I have it at $240 a paycheck. So every 2 weeks, $240, and that is what, $480. I really feel like I need to increase it because I've been trying to go to Whole Foods more, just change my diet just to help with my fatigue, but let's just keep it what it normally is right now. So $480 a month. Dining out, all of that, that's included in my personal funds, so I'm going to move on. Health and fitness. Bella, my cat, I do pay for her insurance plan, and that is $23.50 a paycheck. $23.50. I should be able to do this in my head. $47. I'm just gonna make that $50. So I want to be a little specific. Bella's premium is $47. Not $4,700. $50. And I do have a gym membership, which is $50 a month. I'm gonna make that $55. And I think that is it. Premium and trainer. Okay. So now let's move on to subscriptions. So for Disney Plus, I pay $4.50 a paycheck or $9 a month. I'm just gonna make that $10. Disney Plus, $10. I do have data storage, well, Apple insurance, that's 216 a paycheck. 16 times 2, that's 432. I'm just gonna say 5. 432, we're gonna say 5. And I need to check and see if that is even still the same, because I'm thinking it's probably more than that. So I want to leave a comment. Has increased. I'm quite sure it did. Data storage, I have $1, so $2 out here. I think that's my Google data storage, whatever it is. It sends me an update every month. So that is $2. Now auto loan, you guys know I have Miss Mazda, Toyota, and that is $400 even a month. I don't have any personal loans, but I do have American Express, I have my Capital One, and I have City Diamond and City, I'm just gonna call it City. City Diamond. Okay. So for Amex, I'm gonna check my balance. So I'm at $969.14 for Amex, and your girl's gonna pay it off. I'm gonna pay it off in August. So for this month, Amex $969. I'm sure I can scrape up 14 cents. So I'm just gonna make it $969 to pay it off. Capital One, I'm at $18.18, and thank you God, I'm gonna pay that one off as well. So that will knock Amex and Capital One down as long as everything goes to plan. I do want to see where I'm at. So right now I have about $3,000 left to allocate. Ooh, okay. And I'm feeling like I'm really missing some expenses. So I do know personal funds, I have $200 a paycheck going into my account. So that is going to be $400 a month for personal use. I'm just gonna say personal funds. So $400 a month. That will probably change because I've been coming over. I'm not gonna lie, we've been coming over. And then gas is $100 a paycheck or $200 a month, and I do pretty well with gas. I normally come under budget, but I'm gonna keep it the same. And car maintenance, before I go and apply anything else to debt, I know I need to get my essentials or my regulars out the way. Car maintenance, I do put $60 into that fund, or $30 a paycheck into a sinking fund for my oil changes. So that's $60 a month. Oh, insurance. Insurance, what do I? $47 a paycheck or $94, which I will make it $95. So $95 a month. Right now I am tithing $500 this month, and my tithing is a little different. Sometimes it goes to a church, sometimes it goes to a family member to help them out. Sometimes, you know, I'm finding someone I really like on Instagram whose story like really resonates with me, and they have a Cash App, not a Cash App, but what is it, a GoFundMe, and I support them. So I'm going to use $500 to go to someone else, and that leaves me at $1744.68. Now obviously I have not gotten to my savings and everything. Since I'm focusing on credit card debt and I still have an emergency fund, I'm not going to add much to investments or anything. I'm actually going to add bare minimum. So regular savings, I'm going to add 200 for this month. And my Roth IRA, I'll add 60, so 30 a paycheck. For my baby's custodial accounts, I do need to add something. I'll probably put $50 in each one of their accounts. And my daughter also has a not a 401k plan. She has a brain fart 529 plan. And 60. And I'm gonna put 120 back in that. Y'all, I cannot wait for the day like I can really go hard on their investments and like fill it up. My daughter, she's so close to her first 10K and I feel like a freaking loser because I can't put that much back right now. Like, and I know I just got in this house. Like, it's just been a few months. It's been a few months and I feel like I've been doing this for years. Like, I've got to cut myself some slack, but still it kind of freaks me out because I'm like, they're getting older. I need them to have more in their accounts. They should have been at XYZ amount by now and they're not. So, but I will get there. I'm going to get there. So custodial accounts, that's going to be what I put in there. All right. So I have a golden gap, what I call it, your spendable income. I have $1264.68 that I need to plan out. And I'm really freaking out that like I am forgetting something, even though I know that that payment, what am I forgetting? Or am I forgetting something? Oh, and my insurance is included in the mortgage, so that's not separate. Just want to make sure. So I have lawn care, internet, water, my phone. Okay, I really want to have a good buffer because I kind of get overly excited and I sometimes apply too much to debt. Like I did that with my last debt-free journey, just trying to see the balance go down. And that leaves you in a crap hole when you realize like you applied too much to your debt and you kind of need a little extra to live, and now you're running those cards back up. So I don't want to do that. I really want to have a good amount in my buffer fund. So let's see. All right, buffer. And I normally have about 90 something dollars every paycheck that goes into my buffer. I need to set back 300, which puts me at 964. I really need to pay something to my city cards. Okay, let's try 500. Sorry if I'm moving so fast, y'all. So 464.68. I'm gonna be honest, I know I probably need to increase personal funds, so let's increase that by 150. Make that 550. And I want to leave 100 unassigned, just for whatever life throws me. I want to be ready. Okay, let's make this 300. Now we're at 214.68. I'll add an extra 100 to city, so that will be 600 across both of those cards. And that'll do me. So I have 114.68 that's unassigned. I'm gonna leave it unassigned, just in case, especially if I go over on the kids back to school budget. But I'm feeling pretty good. I want to see where that puts me with City though if I make a $600 payment. We will be at $47.26, and so I will just have $4,000 left to go. So after this, I'm going to duplicate the August monthly budget tab about 4 times, one for each paycheck. That way I know exactly what expenses I'm paying for from each paycheck, one for my side hustle income, and then one specific tab for the brand payment. That way I know exactly what I'm paying out of each income source so that I don't get overwhelmed, because if it's all together under one monthly overview, sometimes these payments, they're not going to come in at the same time, and it's going to be really hard to pick and choose what needs to go where. I just want to be organized and stay on top of it. But I hope that this was really interesting to you guys and you found it really helpful. If you are trying to get into the habit of budgeting, let me know down below how you do each month's budget. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one.